Your notes are scattered across 12 different places right now. Some are in a notebook you never open again. Some are screenshots buried in your camera roll. Some are PDFs your professor emailed you in week 2 and you forgot existed. And every single time you open Claude, you're starting from zero. You paste in the same syllabus. Again. You re-explain the same class. Again. That's not a Claude problem. That's a setup problem. There's a feature that fixes this completely and almost nobody uses it right. It's called Projects, and it turns Claude into something close to a second brain for your entire semester. Not a chatbot you rebrief every morning. A workspace that already knows everything. Here's exactly how you build it in about 10 minutes, using one real example from start to finish. First, the concept, because this changes how you should be thinking about Claude entirely. A project is a separate workspace inside Claude with its own chat history and its own knowledge base. You upload documents, text, code, whatever you've got once. And every single chat you open inside that project can see all of it. No more copy-pasting your notes into the chat box before you can ask a real question. The knowledge just sits there, loaded, ready. You can also set project instructions, a standing note that tells Claude the tone, the role, the subject for every conversation in that project. So instead of typing "act like a strict physics tutor" every time, you say it once and it applies forever. And here's the part that surprises people. This isn't locked behind a paywall. Projects exist on the free plan too, but you get up to 5 of them. The only thing that changes on paid plans is scale. Claude automatically switches on a retrieval system for big knowledge bases, which multiplies how much it can dig through without losing quality. But for one class, one semester, free is plenty. So let's actually build one. Pick a class. I'll use Intro to Biology, but swap in whatever you're drowning in. You open a new project and name it something you'll actually recognize at 11 p.m. during finals week. Bio 101. Fall works. Now the upload. This is the step people rush, and it's the step that decides whether this whole thing works. Grab everything, not just the syllabus, your lecture slides, your professor's PDF handouts, your own typed notes if you have them, even a photo of the whiteboard if that's all you've got. Claude can read PDFs directly, including the charts and diagrams inside them, as long as the files are reasonable length. Drop in 10 files, 20. It doesn't matter, the limit is per file size, not how many you throw in. Once they're in, they're cached. That means reusing them later doesn't quietly eat into your usage every time. Not reprocessing the whole pile from scratch on every question. Now set your project instructions, something like, "You're helping me study for Bio 101. Reference my uploaded notes and slides specifically. Point out anything from lecture I seem to be missing." That's it. That's the whole setup. 10 minutes, maybe less if your files are already organized. Now watch what this actually unlocks, because this is where it stops being a filing cabinet and starts being useful. Open a new chat inside the project, a fresh one, no context pasted in. And just ask a real question. Something you'd normally have to dig through your own notes to answer. Watch what happens when you don't explain anything first. You type this straight in. Claude answers using your actual slides, not a generic textbook definition. It's not guessing what your class covers, it's reading what your class covers. That's the difference between a chatbot and a second brain. One waits for context, the other already has it. Now push it further, because a second brain should do more than answer questions. It should catch what you missed. Ask it what you're weak on, so it's not just retrieving facts. It's cross-referencing your own material against itself and flagging the gap. That's something you could not do by skimming your own notes at midnight. You'd have to already know what you don't know. Here's a second real use, the one that saves you the most time before an exam. Ask for practice questions pulled straight from what you actually covered, not made up from nowhere. That's not a generic quiz. Every question comes from a term or process that's actually sitting in your uploaded slides. You can ask it to keep going, harder each time, or focus only on the chapters you're shakiest on. And if you want a running summary instead of digging through weeks of lectures yourself, you can ask for that too. One prompt, and instead of scrolling back through 6 weeks of PDFs, you get the through line in front of you. Now, some of you already built a skill, like we covered when we walked through making one. A little reusable instruction set Claude loads when it's relevant. You can layer that in here too. Say you already have an essay feedback skill sitting in your account. Inside this same bio project, you can call it directly by typing the slash and its name. Or you don't call it at all. You just describe the task in plain language, and if it fits, Claude reaches for that skill on its own without you naming it. Both ways work. You don't have to remember the slash command every time. Describing what you need is often enough. That's the second brain compounding. Your knowledge base plus your own custom skill, stacked in the same workspace. Now here's where it gets genuinely fun, and where a pile of notes turns into something you'd actually want to open before a test. Say part of what you uploaded includes vocabulary you need memorized. Terms, definitions, processes. The kind of stuff that's brutal to drill from a static page. You don't need a separate flashcard app. You ask Claude to build you one, right here, from your own material. Watch what comes back. Claude doesn't just list the terms back at you in the chat. It writes actual code and opens a separate working app right next to the conversation. That's called an artifact. You didn't write a line of code. You described what you wanted and it built the thing. And it's not static text. It's genuinely interactive. Every card sits there waiting to be clicked, and when you click it, it flips to reveal the answer underneath. That's a real usable study tool, generated from documents you uploaded 10 minutes ago, sitting inside the exact same project as your notes. You can ask for more cards, you can ask it to make the next set harder, or focused only on the chapter you're worried about. And you can come back to this project a week from now, open the same artifact, and it's still there. You don't rebuild it every session. Think about what just happened in 10 minutes. You didn't just ask Claude a question. You gave it your entire class once, and now it answers like it sat in every lecture with you. It found the gaps in your own notes that you didn't know were there. It generated practice questions from material you actually covered, not generic filler. It pulled in a custom skill you'd already built without you re-explaining a thing. And it built you a clickable flashcard app out of your own PDFs with zero code from you. That's not a chatbot anymore. That's infrastructure for your whole semester. And it took less time than one lecture. Do this for every class you're in, not just the one you're behind in. Your second brain doesn't get tired at midnight. Go build it.